It's funny to check the source for biases, because that
Excuse me, sir. I went back to her video. I see what you guys are arguing about. You're wrong. She's right. Black women did not force black men out of the home. That's a fictitious narrative that's been pushed and pushed and pushed. In fact, black women never qualified for government assistance until after the civil rights era and segregation was ended, okay? So before then, when you guys would beat us and abuse us and leave us with children, we would have to depend on our relatives and family members to help us survive. Okay? Fast forward to the 80s when black women finally were qualified. We didn't have to get our ass beat anymore. We did not have to get R-worded anymore just to have a crumb of a bill paid. There's never been a point in American history where black women have not had to work, okay, as a whole. So, what does that tell you? That black men have never provided the same lifestyle that white women experience ever in America. So it isn't a thing about pushing the black man out of the home, but if the white man, out of his graciousness, extends his hand because he sees that y'all don't care and y'all don't provide, how can answer this? How can a black woman qualify for Section 8 without making a child with a black man? Because usually, when black women make children with other races, they don't qualify for any kind of government benefits. So, the first lie that will expose itself is that y'all never had no resources. Y'all didn't have no houses that y'all owned for us to live in. So, of course, the woman is going to choose somewhere for her child to live. On the contrary, black women still buddied up and brought y'all along with us. That's how y'all got in the home because it wasn't your own homes. You weren't getting kicked out of homes that you paid for because government can't put you out of your own private residence. Okay? So we brought you along with us into the government assistance. Most of us knowing y'all ain't shouldn't have been there, knowing that y'all caused trouble, knowing that, all of this, but we're gonna help each other. We're gonna build each other up, right? This is where the disrespect comes. So you're living in a place that you didn't pay for, that you don't pay all the bills, and we see this evidence today because y'all still doing it. Cheating on her in the house that she has to work and pay the bills in, breeding her so that other men don't find her attractive. If men look at her, if men talk to her, if men anything with her to sabotage your living arrangement, you beat her, you yell at her. Black men still doing this to this day. You R-word her when she doesn't know her place, or she's trusting the white man's job too much. Okay? So the black woman eventually over time is like, I'm struggling like hell. He doesn't help me with anything. I can't rest. He's keeping me pregnant. That makes me even more tired. He's cheating on me. He's wanting to bring his outside bastard kids into my home. And I have to pay for you have to leave. That is not the same as pushing you out of the home. Okay? That is not the same as choosing government assistance over the black man. That's choosing prosperity over BS and abuse. Y'all never got pushed out the home. Y'all would leave the home, go cheat, go run the streets, and then hope that because you have a placeholder baby, you could come back with a package of diapers once every 6 months and it'll be okay for you to come back home. That's not the same thing either, and black men to this day do this. Again, remember this. A black woman cannot qualify for any benefit or assistance without producing a black male's child. Okay? That's just what it is. Stop lying and spreading this false narrative because we're shouting from the rooftops. We want men to provide. We want a man with a house. We want a man that doesn't have to just keep. Oh, can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? We've been helping y'all from since a fucking segregation ended. When are y'all gonna help us? We helped y'all in the field. We helped y'all pick the cotton. We helped y'all march. We helped y'all with this. We helped y'all with that. And y'all constantly compare us to other races and other groups. And the more we help you, said, oh, well, this is why this group is better. This is why that group is better. You go marry outside the race and then bring that same child back to a black woman to braid the hair. You'll marry outside the race and bring that race back in to eat the food that we cook. Please stop it. Y'all say every day how little we deserve. Y'all been doing this since the 80s and 90s. There's clips of black women from back then saying how y'all used to do them. So your one little article lie that you're not even going into details about the facts. We cannot qualify for government assistance without having children by y'all. Even when a black woman gets married, we have the highest divorce rate. So single motherhood is at 72%. And then 28% of blacks be married, right? So half of that ends in divorce. So that means 72 plus 14 is what? 88. 88 rounded up is 90%. So you're telling us that 90% of us, when we choose to have a child, do not know how to pick. Or maybe there's nothing to pick from because of the mentality and mindset of the man. And the men benefit from this because most of y'all have records, so y'all not gonna have a home of your own. In most cases, the average black male that I've met in America by the age of 30, almost 90% of them have some sort of record that prohibits them from moving forward in some kind of way. Okay? So again, y'all never had the resources. We got the resources from the white man and brought you along, broke the rules, trying to sneak you in to help, build up. And y'all shit on us, y'all embarrass us, y'all put us in situations where police got to get called. Y'all want to reclaim your manhood so bad that you just trash and abuse and kill, which is common to black women constantly. We're the number one killed group of women, but nobody's doing it according to you. And according to other black women, y'all just so innocent and didn't do nothing. Come on now, do better.